Welcome to Caldwell County Today. I'm Paige Counts, Public Information Officer for Caldwell County. Joining me today is April Alston. April's here to talk about all things Senior Center.
That's right, and we've got a lot happening, so much I didn't even have room for all of it today.
That's typical.
It is. It's a really, really busy time. We have lots of programs going on. We have some special stuff coming up for the summer, so we're excited to share what's happening.
I remember a long time ago when summer was when you slowed down at the Senior Center, but that doesn't seem to happen anymore.
It doesn't happen like it used to. Things have changed a little bit. We may see, weeks here and there that we have a little bit less participation because people are on vacation or that sort of thing.
Sure.
But no, we still keep going right on through the summer. Most of our programs, some of our things used to combine or go away for a few months. We really don't have that happening anymore. So
lots of stuff to do at the Senior Center.
Absolutely.
The first thing I'm kind of interested in, because it's not something you've done before, and it's kind of a let's see if we can do it thing.
That's right. The number one thing we hear anytime we do a survey or feedback or talk to participants about things that they want to do with the Senior Center, trips come up. Everybody wants to take trips. There are senior centers across the state that do lots of trips to different places. Some do day trips, some do trips across the world, and so all kinds of options. We have not been in a position where we were able to really do that, but we are at the point we think we might be able to work out doing some trips. So we're having an interest meeting on June 13th at 1 o'clock, and this is the chance for people that have told us all along they want to do trips to come and talk about that with us and what that looks like. We have an organization coming in that's going to help us manage those and put them together. And it's something we really need a good turnout for, because if we don't have enough people coming out to express their interest in what they want to do, then we're not going to be able to put those together, because you have to have a significant number of people who want to take the trips to be able to do that. So we are doing that live in person. But we do have a virtual option. So if you are not able to come in person, but you would like to participate in that conversation through Zoom, we've got that available for you as well. So there's no reason to not be able to kind of get that information out there and let us know what you think, what kind of trips you want to do. And this is the way we're going to get that started.
So this is your chance if you're interested.
It's your chance. And it's wide open right now. Where we're going, what we're doing, what kind of trips, day trips, overnight trips, whatever those are, those things are all on the table right now. It's your chance to kind of come in and let us know and get that information out there.
Awesome. Speaking of Zoom, you have digital skills ready at 50.
So, yes, we do. This Digital Skills Ready at 50 Plus program is something we've been working with for the past year. We received a grant. That grant has been allowed us to be able to order tablets, to order laptops, to get some technology upgrades for our computer lab. Actually, we're redoing our entire computer lab again and making that a little more user-friendly. And we're doing these lectures, workshops, and even multi-week classes to teach people how to use all of this technology. It is one of my favorite things we've done. It's been able to do that. You don't have to have devices. You don't have to have a tablet. If you want to come and learn how to use one, you can come try ours out. If you want to learn how to use a Chromebook or a computer, try ours out and figure out how to do that before you invest your resources into purchasing those things. Some of the things we have coming up, we have a class on money matters, so people talk about online banking, financial things, even some ways to save money online. Mobile health apps, staying safe online, that's always important. We're bringing back a topic we've done before, Google Maps. That was one of our really well-attended programs. People wanted to learn how to use Google Maps, to use those navigation features and get where you're going. We're going to have some online drug resources. So for people who are interested in things like GoodRx and some other things that are out there, we're going to talk about those. And telemedicine. A lot of doctors' offices are really going to telemedicine for some visits. Personally, I love them. So for some things, I love the telemedicine visits. And we're going to kind of talk to you about that and how to do that and help you learn how to use all those different programs and apps. We currently have an Android Essentials class that we're doing right now. That's the 5-week class that meets twice a week to teach you everything about a tablet that you need to know. So we have a lot of that happening. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So stop asking your grandchildren, get out there and Learn.
And one of the things we do, we focus on, a lot of times your grandchildren want to take the phone and do it for you. And we really focus on teaching you how to do it. The classes are studied, researched, put together through AARP and the Older Adult Technology Services program, so they're very well thought out. You get handouts, you get books, things like that go with it, so you can reference back on how to do those. We give you lots of tips on how to be able to do that, to really make sure you're learning how to do it, not just somebody trying to do it for you.
Right.
So we want to make sure you know how to do it. Our instructors are all very patient and give you time to ask questions. We have assistants in the classroom to help you while we're doing it, so it's really a well thought out process.
Great learning process. And for folks who want to be active, go on a hike, enjoy summer weather, you have that too.
This is, hiking has turned into something really amazing. We typically have, we've had up to about 20 people on our hikes. We did High Brighton Mountain in May, and we had 20 people that made it. Everybody made it to the top. We didn't all make it to the top at the same time, but we all made it. So in June, we're going to be going to Bass Lake, and in July, we're going to be doing the Price Lake Trail. We would really love for people to join us. It's a lot of fun. It's a great group. We try to alternate our trails with some that are a little easier, some that are a little more difficult, so people can get whatever experience they want to. And we've even added a walking club. So if you don't really want to hike, but you like to walk, we are meeting every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 8:30 at the Broy Hill Walking Park to walk. So for those of you who want to be fit and active and get moving, we've got opportunities for you.
Sounds like a good opportunity and a lot of fun. You can start with the walking club and then move to the hiking
That's
club.
right. So, and if you're like me, I'm usually at the back of the hiking club, so that's okay. I can't keep up with some of them.
There are a lot of seniors out there that I can't keep up with. I will readily admit it.
Our group leader for our hike said she had hiked High Brighton Mountain, she thought, about 50 times.
Wow.
So it was my
impressive.
first, so it was a lot of fun, and it was very tiring, and I could barely walk the next day, but I lived to tell about it. So.
Awesome. And like the walking club and the hiking club, this is something you do every month, advanced care planning.
Yes. We partner with Amorum to do advanced care planning every month, to do health care power of attorney and living wills for people, because as I say all the time, once you need those documents, it's too late to get them, so everyone should have them. It's a free service. It's a free service that you can get at the Senior Center, any age. Doesn't matter how old you are. We'll let anybody come to do these. But the staff of Amorum will go over the forms with you, help you complete them, and then we have notaries available on site if you are ready to go ahead and notarize your documents. If you're not and you need to talk to your family about it, we actually offer notary services by appointment at other times as well. So you can take those documents home, review them, and then get an appointment to come back and have them notarized if you need to.
Very important documents, and important to talk to your family about having those documents.
Absolutely.
Speaking of family and others, you have a caregiver support group.
We do. We have, we've started that group back in person. So we've been meeting on the third Thursday of each month at the Senior Center at 2 o'clock. And it's really a time for caregivers to get together as a source of support for each other. We do have some information, speakers, things like that we bring in from time to time if people want to learn about a specific resource or have an issue that we think there might be someone that can help those family members with. But it's really a time for people just to kind of get together, talk about their situation and what they're dealing with, because it's something that if you've never been a caregiver, it's hard to understand. And a lot of times caregivers don't have a lot of family support. They don't want to talk to other family members or don't know that they'll understand what they're going through. So this is really a good group. We've been meeting back in person for about 3 months now. So we've gotten that back off the ground, and it's open to caregivers of any age that want to come in and join us for that.
Great resource for caregivers and a great way to share ideas, commiserate.
And we do that with the Western Piedmont Council of Governments Area Agency on Aging and their Family Caregiver Support Program. So we have, between the Senior Center and the Area Agency on Aging, we have a lot of information about resources that we can provide. And again, bring in speakers for people if they're having a specific issue or a specific topic they really want to know more about.
And something else we talk a lot about is Medicare and SHIP.
Yes. So we've had to make some changes actually to our SHIP program recently because of staffing and volunteers, and we don't have quite as much availability as we did. We're training 3 new volunteers right now, so hopefully that will open things back up. But right now we are limited, so SHIP counseling is only available by appointment, and the appointments are limited pretty much right now to 1 day a week to be able to get those. So it's very important that you call and get some information if you're wanting to do that or if you're going to be eligible soon. The other thing that we do have is our group class, our Medicare 101, that we try to do at least every other month or so on June 19th at 3 o'clock. And that's for anyone who is turning 65 or, in the next 6 months to a year even. It's good to do that ahead of time so you'll know about your options. We also let people come who are already on Medicare, but maybe don't have a full understanding of all the different parts and pieces and what that does, or family members. We a lot of times get a family member who's now managing some of those health care things for someone, and they don't really understand how the Medicare works. So it's open there for a lot of people. It's a very basic class that packs a lot of information into an hour and a half session. And then we do have counselors available by appointment.
Awesome. And that's a class I personally think I would need to attend a couple of times before I'm
We see a lot of people
Medicare.
attend that. We see a lot of people come at that somewhere between a year and 6 months, and then they'll come back a little bit closer to time because they've started paying more attention and understanding more. And you're bombarded with mail and television commercials and things like that. So we help you sort through what the reality is of all those things that you're getting and what you need to do, and help you kind of be able to, we don't make decisions for you, but we want you to be educated enough to make the best decisions.
Certainly. Another very important service you offer in conjunction with Yokefella
Yes.
is your mobile food pantry.
We do. We've been partnering with Yokefella for several years now to do this, but we do have the Senior Mobile Food Pantry on the 4th Monday of each month at 11 o'clock. It's open to any senior who has that need. It is drive-through, so you don't even have to get out of your car. We just ask that if you arrive early, you park until time for the truck to come through, because if you block the driveway, they can't get in. So we do ask you, if you get there a little bit early, just to park in a parking space till time for them to come, but then you can drive through and pick up food, and that's a great resource. Yokefella has been a tremendous partner in being able to do that and making sure people have access to those resources. You don't have to be registered. We do, if you call, we call and remind you beforehand so that you'll know that it's coming up, because sometimes that 4th Thursday gets hard to keep up with, especially if they're, or 4th Monday. If it's, 5 in a month or something like that, sometimes it's hard to keep up with which one it is. Or if there's a change for some reason due to a holiday or something like that, we can call you and let you know if you want to get on our list. Then you'll know all that
Then you'll
information.
know.
Yes.
Be ready. Our community garden is very active, so you have a program about that coming up.
We do. We had some people asking to learn more about that. So Ellen Roberts, who's a master gardener and very involved with that program, is going to come and do a presentation to teach you about the community garden, kind of the importance of gardening overall, and how the community benefits from this program. So I don't want to give too much away, but it really is an excellent program, and a lot of people don't know that we have a community garden. A lot of people have said when we put this in our newsletter, I didn't know there was a community garden. So it's a chance for you to come out and learn about that, and if you'd like to participate or if you'd just like to know more. And that is June 27th at 1 o'clock.
I haven't seen this one before. I think at one time you had a group of wood carvers coming to the senior center, but now you're going to do a wood carving program.
Yes. So we are going to, we haven't had wood carving for several months at all, and we've been looking for an instructor. So we have actually gotten a new instructor who's going to be coming starting on June the 21st at 1 o'clock. To teach people about wood carving, how to do that. We'll start with some very basic projects and work your way up to some other things. You don't have to bring anything but a carving knife or a good quality pocket knife. And so we're really excited to be able to bring that back, because it has been a while since we've had someone to be able to teach that. So he's going to come in and do, like I said, some basics, and everybody will kind of work on the same project to start and then expand those skills. So we're really excited.
I'm thinking this is a hands-on class because
It is a
sharp
hands-on,
knife.
learn as you go class. So you'll be learning the skills. He'll teach you basic cuts and different, I don't even know all the terminology, but he'll teach you some of the basic cuts and the things you need to know, and hopefully grow that knowledge as we go forward.
That's very exciting. Something else that I think is exciting, ballroom dancing.
Ballroom dancing is exciting. It has been a lot of fun. We've been doing that for several months now. We were doing it once a month, and that wasn't enough. People were demanding more. So we actually have been doing it 2 Fridays a month. So we'll be doing it June 9th and 23rd at 12:30. And Kathy Laughlin is our instructor, and she comes and teaches different ballroom steps. We also do not require that you have a partner. So that's something people may not be aware of. We rotate partners and dance with each other and the instructors. And so you are able to come even if you don't have a partner. But it's a lot of fun. It's great exercise. It has tremendous health benefits and mental health benefits. So just something to do. Come out and have a really good time.
We talked about your digital access program, but you also have technology help.
We do. And so sometimes the classes are not enough, or maybe you want to have something very specific that you want to know how to do that we don't cover. We have a lot of times people who want to know how to send pictures, people who want help with text messaging, emails, different things maybe that aren't being covered in a class. So we have 2 different options. We have Carolina West Wireless sends some people to help with smartphones, and that is going to be on Monday, June 5th and Monday, June 12th. They'll have some people there. They usually come a couple times a month. But that's smartphone focused. And then we're really excited. We love summer, actually, because a lot of times we get volunteers that we don't have the rest of the year. And we're going to be having tech time with Brianna and Hannah, who are previous volunteers that have come to work with us through the early college that are going to come and volunteer. And they will be there every Tuesday during the summer from 9 to 12. And you can set up 30-minute appointments with them to work on whatever it is that you want to work on. So if it's your computer, if it's your cell phone, if it's your, wanting to learn how to email, or you want to learn how to do Facebook, or whatever that is, they're going to be there to help you with those things. So we've had people that come and get help with their Fitbits, or people that come and get help with smartphone cameras, just whatever that happens to be, they're going to be there to work with you.
An awesome service.
And we want to make sure they get all their volunteer hours in, so people need to sign up and come and work with them for that. They're also a lot of fun.
Whatever gadget you have stuck in your closet that your children have told you, this is awesome, you really need this, but you don't know how to use it, now's your opportunity.
iPads, Androids. Now, the other thing is we also have devices. So if you want to come and work with one of those devices and you don't know how, and you haven't been brave enough to come to one of our group classes, you can sign up and they can help you, and you don't even have to have a device. You can use one of ours.
Great way to learn.
Absolutely, and they're fantastic.
And a great intergenerational opportunity.
Yes. We love our high school volunteers. They're some of our favorites. They are always willing to jump in and do anything that needs to be done and help people, and they're a lot of fun, and both of those have been with us in the past, so we're excited to have them.
So they're familiar
back.
face.
They are very familiar, yes.
But that's not all you have. You have more going on.
That's not even the tip of the iceberg. We have classes coming up just in June on preparing for long-term care, elder abuse awareness. We have phone bingo. We have Travel Tuesday Live coming up in June, which is something we do. Travel Tuesday online a lot, but I took a bucket list vacation, so we're going to be doing Travel Tuesday Live in person to kind of talk about my adventures on my trip. So
awesome.
my camper van with 2 people and 4 dogs. So it'll be fun, I hope. So when we're going to share some pictures, some of the things that we did, some things that we discovered I didn't even know were there. So it was a lot of fun, and we're going to do that. We have a self-defense class coming up. We have regular bingo, but we also have fitness classes and line dance classes and crafts and cards and knitting and crocheting and billiards, and it just kind of keeps going on and on forever. I tell people all the time, you may not like everything we do, but there's probably something that we do that you're really going to enjoy if you give it a try.
And April, you went over very quickly this even more list. For people who heard something, they're like, I want to do that. How can they get more information?
Well, there's so many ways to get information. The first thing is come and see us. Come and see our facility, see where we're at, see what we do, take a tour, pick up copies of our newsletter. We distribute our newsletter online. We distribute our newsletter throughout the community. We have copies there for you to pick up if you want to do that. We have an email listserv that sends out our newsletter, plus several other things that we do online during the week. Facebook is our most popular social media avenue. You can go to Facebook and you're going to get updates on our events and different programs that we're going to be doing. So all of those are great ways. Call us, we'll give you more information. So there's lots of ways to find out what's happening.
Give us your phone number for people who haven't heard it.
It is 828-758-2883.
And if people are searching for you on social media, how do they find you?
Oh, that's the trickiest part. You have to be really careful. We are on Facebook. It's Caldwell Senior Center NC. It's very important to put that NC because there are other Caldwell Senior Centers in several places, but most particularly in Iowa. So if you're not careful, you will end up with the Caldwell Senior Center in Iowa. So if you do at Caldwell Senior Center NC, it should get you to us, and you can find that page. You can also find our website, caldwellseniorcenter.org, and that gives you our calendars are posted on there, our newsletters are there. You can access our email list there. So there's lots of different things on that website that you're able to do.
And you have, not recently, but you have changed your hours to accommodate more people.
Well, we have changed our hours a couple of different times trying to figure out what the best solution is. We are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 4:30 and on Fridays from 8 to 2. And then evenings by special events. So
Okay, so best way to find out, Facebook, stop by,
Yep.
website, call, all of those things.
all of those things.
You're there.
We're there, and I promise
You're
if you
there.
come, you're going to find something that you like. And it's a really busy place. We've been averaging over 100 people a day coming in. So if you think, sometimes it's slower than others, but if you think, I don't know anybody, or I don't think I'm going to know what to do because I don't know these people, you will meet people very, very quickly. All of the classes, all the programs, people are just extremely welcoming of new people. So we love for people to come in. We'll introduce you, we'll get you settled in, and it'll be lots of fun. You're also welcome to bring if you have a caregiver, if you need some assistance, you're welcome to bring your caregiver to programs with you. We have a lot of programs for caregivers, so there's lots of things that are out there.
Lots of opportunities and things to do this summer.
Yes, absolutely.
April, I look forward to having you back to see what all you have planned for July.
We'll be back.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching Caldwell County Today.